Yo, ever love yourself?
Ever love yourself? Zone. Ever love yourself? Like zone. Ever love yourself? Zone. Ever love yourself?
You rocking with the Came Out the Pod crew, 1/4 of Came Out the Pod crew, to be exact. It's your boy Art Ward, and like I said, I told y'all I was gonna have a guest on today, and my guest is here. I want to introduce my friend Keith Too Fly Logan in the building. I can say that, right?
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Yes, thank you for joining me, man.
Hey, thanks for having me here.
Rapper, teacher. What else? Help me out.
Man, just I say AI enthusiast. You said poet. That's crazy because last night was the first time, believe it or not, that I ever did a live poem. Besides, like back in the day, being like a little kid, you know what I'm saying? But just as an adult, like a poetry slam. I watched so many poetry. I even hosted poetry slams before. I wiggled in there as a host, but I actually recited my own poem that I had written in a week.
And I heard it was a banger. Did you record it?
I recorded it.
Oh, so I'll be able to see the recording.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But I got you here today because I seen you make a post online about teaching your AI class.
Okay.
And you know the Chat GPT, and I've been seeing it on the internet, but I wasn't too familiar with it. So I'm like, okay, let me slide. I think I hit you up and told you like, yo, you're doing the class this week because you do it weekly, right?
Mm-hmm.
And how long is that going to keep going?
Right now, at the rate it's going, I'm gonna try to keep it going for as long as we can. And I'm trying to actually turn it into a pod class.
Okay.
You know, we got different segments where we go live. Where we actually started with Keith Logan. He came on last night. It was
shout out to Keith.
Excellent interview. I mean, just to have somebody like that come on to a project that we're working on right now and kind of validate it. You know what I'm saying? It means a lot.
So at this class, what are some? And it's at the Oak Hill Collaborative, and that's on Oak Hill. If you're not familiar with that.
Every Thursday it's 5:30 to 7:30. 5:30 to 7:30. And it started out as a class, but it's not so much a class. So I don't want people to get the wrong idea.
Right.
It's more of an AI consultation.
Right.
So I'm just whatever type of real life application you want to apply the AI to, that's what I'm helping tailor make it to you. So if you want to come in there, you want to work on your business. Let's say you got a food truck. You good at getting food, preparing food, but you need to get your mission statement together. You need to get some different documentations. You need to get something together. I'm showing people how to use the AI to do that. I'm showing different people that come to the AI consultations, generative AI, so they're able to generate their logos, you know, with the AI art.
And this is important. People are using it, and it's important that we use it. We get knowledgeable of it,
right?
And take advantage of what's out there. So when I went to the class last week, and I actually asked it to help me write out to find sponsors and all that, and man,
the pictures that are probably generated for you, just to it helps you become more efficient and effective. Right. That's what I originally intended for this class to do. People come out, because when I first started using it, I started using it probably when it first came out. I was one of those people that quote unquote broke the internet. And at first I'm thinking like, man, do I want to tell anybody about this? Like I'm using this like, man, what is this? Is this legal to even have something like this?
Because it is dangerous.
It's dangerous.
It is dangerous.
Right.
It can be. Like I say, it can be.
It can be dangerous.
It can be dangerous.
You know, I always want to put those safeguards on there and let people know that if you are hearing this for the first time and hearing us talk about chatbot, and this is just sparking that interest or pushing you to the point where you got to go log in right now, just know, just like anything you Google or look for, just because it's spitting out this information at this accelerated rate does not mean everything is fact.
Right.
You want to fact check everything that you're getting from any type of AI generated sources. That's very important.
Very important.
You know, so but go ahead and get all that information and turn it into knowledge.
If you're not familiar with the Chat GPT, I'm saying that right?
That's right.
It's basically a software where you can ask it anything. You can ask it. I know one time, Snapchat got a little feature of it on there, and I was asking it, how can I juice? I wanted to get into juicing, and I'm like, I want to get into juicing, and they gave me some different type of juicing that I could do at home, and then I was like, well, can you just make me a grocery list of what I need? Just break it down.
Mm-hmm.
And it broke it down like, okay, for the week, 4 apples,
Right.
3 bananas. It just broke it all the way down.
So like you said, you can ask it something, but something else you want to put on top of that, you can command it. And when you put that inquiry and that command together, you're prompting it.
Right.
And that's a new job that AI has generated. People talk about the jobs that AI will eliminate. A new job that's been created is prompt engineer. Someone who knows how to basically prompt that chatbot, to come up with the right things,
Right.
So like you said, you're into juicing. You can tell the chatbot, act as a world-class juicer. These are the ingredients that I have. You know what I'm saying? Tell me what recipes I need. Give me the information, and it's going to spit it out to you.
Yeah, if you're familiar with Google, this is by far, it's nothing. We can't explain it to you. You have to experience it.
And not to even slight Google, because this whole space, I know we're getting a little technical about it, but this whole space, everybody has their own large language models.
Right.
So Google has Google Bard. So just to give Google some shine in this whole interview, which I'm just a messenger right now. I'm an AI enthusiast, like I said earlier. Just to give Google some shine, everybody out there that's using Google Docs and Google Slides and Gmail, when Google really rolls out their Google Bard, it's just going to be able to take all of your information and cater to you. So all the docs you ever have written, it's going to be able to go through that data and query that and bring out information for you.
Wow.
It's already has the Google Labs to where help me write. I don't know if you've seen that when you turn on docs.
Yeah.
That's a language model. You can just type in, create a resume with these different attributes of me. Boom, resume generated. Right there in Google Docs. It's the same thing as a large language model as chatbot. But with ironically, the same way that Google became a household term, Google it.
Right.
Chatbot is kind of getting
getting
there, you know what I mean? And chatbot is, I'm not going to say owned by Microsoft, but they have a over 45% stake into it. They invested $10 billion into chatbot. That's what we're talking about. The name chatbot to me always was kind of, it didn't do its service. But when I got on there, it didn't even matter about the name chatbot because it wasn't what I thought it was.
Right, it was more fire.
It was way more fire.
All right, we're going to talk about this more. I'm going to get into some music real quick. We're going to be back because I got more questions, and I'm sure they got more they want to hear. Keep it loud, Live 102.3. I'm rocking with my boy, Too Fly.
Hey, yo.
Keith Logan.
Yes, indeed.
Straight from the north.
Yo, ever love yourself.
Ever love yourself. Zone. Ever love yourself. Like zone. Ever love yourself. Zone. Ever love yourself.